Hello everyone, I am Sagar. Welcome to the brand new series of React with TypeScript. You may question why TypeScript with React. So every company or every live project or every big project uses TypeScript the front end libraries or frameworks. So they don't work with the plain libraries. Okay. It feels very frustrating when we jump from React to React TypeScript because we have to write a lot of code and compiler always shows warning and errors. It feels very frustrating. We just don't know how to deal with it. It feels like slows down the productivity. So it's better to start with TypeScript. What does TypeScript is? It is a subset of JavaScript and strongly typed language. Subset of JavaScript means it extends the language with additional features and stricter type check-in while remaining compatible with standard JavaScript code. Means we can use the JavaScript along with some extra features from TypeScript. Strongly typed language is nothing but we have to define the types for each variables. TypeScript helps developers to catch errors earlier in the development process. Also, the code is more maintainable and scalable, and it improves the code quality. TypeScript makes code easier to read and understand. If you don't know about TypeScript, don't worry. I will hold your hand and teach you everything from scratch. What is React? React is an open source JavaScript library. Remember, it's a library, not a framework. It focuses on creating the UI. So, for building dynamic and interactive user interface, it is developed by Facebook. So, it focuses only on the UI part, not on routing, not calling APIs, and not on other parts. And it is doing best in rendering the UI. Okay. React has rich ecosystem of libraries, tools, and frameworks. This is the biggest advantage of using React. It has almost every package available you want. React is most widely used JavaScript library among Angular and Vue. This is you can search on the Google. It's a survey, StackOverflow Survey 2022. React is favorite framework, and almost 40% of developers are using this. React is used to build single page application that can update dynamically without reloading the page. Single page application means the application load only once. So whenever whatever we do like routing or data update, it happens inside that without reloading the page. Official website of React is react.dev. You can search react.dev, you will get this site. It is recently updated and it has very nice content. Let's see the features of React. I will try to explain few of them, but if you don't understand, don't worry, I will cover again. But for now, if you remember the names, that's also fine. So features of React are like it's a component based architecture, then it have virtual DOM, JSX syntax, it has one-way data binding, it is a declarative programming, performance optimizations, and simplicity. Why simplicity? It uses JavaScript. Even if you know the functions in the JavaScript, that's enough for you. Let's discuss what is component based architecture. You can see here a page, a web page. It has a navbar, side nav, footer, and main content. Here, navbar is a component, side nav is a component, footer may be a component, even a main content, and inside that you may see the cards. That's also can be a component, and also that add button that can also be the component. So component is nothing but the UI element on the page, which has a self-contained unit of code that manage its own state and can be combined with other components to create more complex UI. Here we see in react.dev, if you jump in the middle of the page, you will see video. Video here is a component. Inside that, the thumbnail is also a component, and like button is also a component. So whatever you see on the UI, that can be the component. Let's see what is virtual DOM. Virtual DOM is nothing but lightweight copy of actual DOM. which is kept in the browser memory. It's like a tree-like representation of the HTML document structure. So you can see here we have virtual DOM in blue color. This is the original one. Once we update any data of the component, let's suppose here a name I update, and it represents this element. So what happens? React creates new virtual DOM. So this is the new one created, and here the name is updated. After that, the both previous virtual DOM and next virtual DOM gets compared, and it found the difference. So this is what the difference React have found, and whatever difference is there, only that part gets rendered on the real DOM. So that's how it has a reconciliation concept, diffing concept that we will look further. And because of virtual DOM, the performance of rendering is very fast. Using the virtual DOM provides several benefits like including faster rendering of components, improved performance, and reduce the risk of errors caused by direct manipulation of the actual DOM. Declarative programming. So in simple words, declarative programming is, as a developer, we just need to focus on creating components and how the UI should looks. And it's up to React how it renders on the browser. So React allows developer to describe what they want as a user interface to look like, and React framework then takes care of the details of how to create it and render on the UI. Let's see what are the prerequisites. You should know basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript before continuing further for this course. And I will cover ECMAScript 6 refresher few topics like what are let, where, const, objects, arrow functions, then the structure, spread operator, map filter, and there are few more. So the course content are divided like I will cover React fundamentals, then component state management, few hooks which are important, styling components. There are multiple ways to provide styling to the React components, then routing, building forms, and adding the validations for the forms, connecting to the backend also. After that, create videos on React Toolkit, so how we can manage the application level states using React Toolkit, and few utilities like few packages which are useful to work with React. And at the last, I will create a full working project which will have everything like form, its validations, calling the backend, React Toolkit, and all that. And last, my purpose of creating this series is, well, I also have gone through the phase where I learned the React but was not able to implement the application in the best way. It takes a lot of time, and I learned from many big projects. In my career, I have worked on open source platform also, from where I get knowledge like how we can create reusable components, and on big projects from there I get knowledge on multiple frameworks and architectures. It is said that React is easy to understand but hard to master, and my purpose is to make you master in React. So be ready and let's get started and meet in the next video.